hello, hello. Danny and I were backstage just running our mouth.
Literally,
Oh, shit, we late.
literally.
It's okay. We can be late once in a blue moon. At least we're not 15, 20, 30 minutes late. Shit, we're here. Oh my
Mhm.
goodness. We had major, like these scattered thunderstorms come in today. It was light outside, then it got pitch black. They rolled through, then it went away again, and then it came back in. Well, it looked like it was going to come in really hard. It rained for like maybe 5 minutes, and then the sky just lit up again.
Mm.
So,
And going through.
and then so yesterday when I went to the office, they said it was 100 degrees here yesterday. I said 100.
Mm.
Where? They said here. I said, girl, I was outside. It didn't feel like 100. I said, see, your 100 is not like Texas 100.
Uh,
Because we
that's a
had
whole
breeze
lot.
and everything. I had my
Yeah.
windows open. It wasn't even hot in here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Whole different hundred.
Oh my goodness. So I'm just like, okay, they're complaining. And then they said, oh my God, it's going to be 80 today. I said, oh, a whole 80. Girl,
Not 80. Not 80.
not 80. Not 80. We can't take 80. If I was in Texas and my hair, it was 100 degrees, my hair wouldn't look like this. It'll be stringy as
Oh
shit
no. Oh my
because of the
goodness.
humidity. Hi, Debbie. Do you want to come up? Your
Debbie
scary
Dales.
ass is here. You want to come up,
Debbie.
Debbie? You don't have to come on camera because what I want to start with is Statler. That's who I want to start with.
Okay. Good place to start.
It's hotter here. Oh, Oh, she's feeding mom. Hello
Okay.
again, Joe being Joe. Everyone happy to be here, but I may not stay here long. It's almost 10. I'm sorry. Okay, send the link. Okay, I'm gonna send you the link. Hold on. Let me go get ah hitting the wrong button. Y'all know how it is sometimes. My mind. Y'all gotta take my Geritol. Oh, Terry Lynn told me.
I'm
He
getting out
yeah, Terry Listen, honey, go take some Geritol. I'm like, girl, I never took Geritol a day in my
in
life.
my life.
So when I was talking to my mom, I said, did you ever take Geritol? She said, what the hell do I need that? I'm sending it to your IG, sweetie, just like I do all the time. Send message. Why is this doing this to me? I'm trying to send Debbie. Wait a minute. Um, hold on. Let me check. Hold on. I just saw that YB sent me a message. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to check on that. Why can't I
Okay.
send Debbie a message? This is crazy. Message. And I do this all the time. Send message. What do you mean send message? To DA. Girl, I ain't got time for this. There we go. All right.
Say, what is
They say
going
she's
on?
not come. Oh, there she goes. There she goes. She just popped in. I'm like, what the hell? I send Debbie messages all the time. All right, I sent it to your IG. I gotta double check something with one.
Okay. With
Well, I'm
YB.
not gonna do it now. I gotta
Oh,
make
okay.
a call, so I'll have to do it after
After.
this.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Well, let's crack it like it.
yeah, let's crack a like it. Let's say hi. Hi, Susan. Hi, Corn's mom. Hi, Gwen. Debbie, I sent you the link. Let's see. Joe being Joe, I just spoke to you. Bad medicine, how are you? Jane L, how are you? Uh Gwen, you doing that little wave. Hey Drea. Drea's I'm getting me some food, so I'm driving.
Girl. Now that I could at least try to say it, what is it? Etouffee?
Etouffee.
Etouffee?
Mm-hmm.
Etouffee?
Yeah, did you make it?
Girl, I got one question. The
Yeah.
fish heads,
The shrimp heads.
shrimp heads,
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay,
that
what
it
about them?
dissolved all the way.
No. You just boil them to get the flavor out of them, and then you
Mhm.
take that stock and use it, and throw the shrimp heads away.
Okay, okay, I can do
Yeah.
that.
Now in Louisiana, they fry the shrimp heads, and they eat. Yeah,
Really?
they fry the shrimp heads. Oh yes, they fry the whole thing. You just yeah. Hi Tina. Yeah. Flying mom, how are you? Oh, she's at the drive-through. Girl, don't make me be calling there and telling you called
I
the
thought she was
drive-through.
about to say the drive-in. Hey,
There go Debbie. Hey, baby.
Debbie, hey, sis.
Hello.
I'm gonna put you up here, Debbie. I'm gonna move myself down. I'm gonna put you and Danny next to each other. How
Oh,
come?
I
There
like
you
that.
go. I'll put you and Danny next to each other. I'm
Oh,
that look. I don't need to be front and center. I'm good.
Every time I'm on panel with Debbie, my Rihanna comes out. Like I just
I
feel it.
good go.
It's all
Yes,
good.
yes. We in Barbados.
Yes, I love me some Riri and some Debbie, so it just come out.
I want you guys take on Statler.
Can I
The
start?
son.
Can I start? What I want to say about her is I love her little weird self. I really do, because when it comes to that ADHD, I do understand. And I promise y'all that I stay busy in my mind. It's always going somewhere. And so when she was talking about it, it's true. It's true. I remember being young and I would just be sitting there, somebody could be talking, I just start,
33.
"Duh." I would start, "Duh, duh, 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 duh." They'd be like, what? But because my mind, it wasn't that I was ignoring them. My mind was doing that. It
Okay.
was jumping. So when she addressed and said, many say they have it, and I have it, I said, girl, me too.
Hi,
But
Snuggle.
I like
Ooh.
her, but I think she's rushing, especially when we found out just last year you were down in Europe with your ex, who
She
you
was
still talk
lying. I'm sitting there feeling sorry for her. Debbie, what do you think, sweetie?
okay. This
Here we
this
go.
might be a little unpopular,
Let's
to.
go.
Go.
but I agree with you, Danny. She is pushing this, but I feel like she's using the ADHD to as an excuse for the
Yep.
reason why she behaves the way that she does, because she knows that she's doing foul shit.
Thank
Mhm.
you.
She knows
Yes.
that she's doing that. She's like, I'm just gonna move over there and move in with her. And the producer's like, does she know that? No. Yeah.
Now with that, she's setting herself up for failure almost
But
intentionally.
she's almost like a plastic bag that you putting over somebody's head. And
Mhm.
I don't like that. Like, I don't know you. And you
I
playing games with
honestly, Debbie, you know what I thought by the time we got to the end of the episode?
me?
I thought, no, she's trying to get her ex back. I feel like mid
Oh.
not mid season. I feel like mid episodes with her, she's
Mhm.
gonna be with her ex. Like
But
Yep.
I feel it in the air.
but
She's
if
gonna be too much for that other woman, Dempsey,
Yeah.
Dimsey, whatever her name is. She's gonna be a little bit too much. From what she described, that Dimsey was nothing like her, and
Hmm.
that she feels that she's a little more experienced, and just the stuff that she says, I'm like, you just do a little too much for me.
I don't think she's more experienced than Dempsey on
Okay,
a normal level. On a hoe level,
on
yeah,
a whole
because
level.
she
Okay,
explained that she was a hoe.
see
So
how.
okay, I'm gonna go with you with that. Go ahead. But
See,
I
y'all
have a
got hoe
feeling.
off of it. I got the same thing I do when a man plays too much. I felt like she was lying. Like you not all that in the bed. Like I felt like she was giving us too much. But here's the thing: that cup hole was this big. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
this big. It was this big,
Mm-hmm.
and she swore she couldn't open her mouth that far. You don't eat burgers? Is she a
No,
vegetarian? Is she
please.
vegan?
Yep.
Is she vegan? I've had Polishes wider than that, and
I
y'all
bet
saw
she
the
eat.
thing in Las Vegas. I didn't have it, but
Okay, I bet she eats pickles.
I bet. I bet, but she couldn't do that. She, oh, that's how gay God man. That's a
Yep.
girl.
She was just being a little too extra for me.
Mm-hmm.
Too
It was
extra.
just she was trying to make a good impression, come across funny, but you just came across to me a little abrasive and a little too much.
Hmm.
And I've been waiting for her to come, and I'm like, okay. I'm over her now. I did.
But
I said I'm over her.
is it me? But she came across as conniving because I got a feeling
Yes,
like half of the stuff that she has planned, like Dempsey don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if Dempsey didn't actually realize that she was arriving the same day that Dempsey was coming from Thailand. Because if it was me, and I know I'm
I think
traveling with
Dempsey
family,
knows that, right?
right? But the thing is, I would have said to her, "All right, I know I'm coming back from Thailand. These Europeans, they do 2, 3, 4 weeks over
Yep,
on holiday. I'm
yep.
just like, I'm gonna be real tired. So how about you come the following day? That way I can crash, burn, get up, shit, shower, shave, and come pick you up. How about that?"
Nah, you better than me. I tell you, that's fine. You coming in that day because I'm coming in from Thailand, so I guess we gonna both be asleep.
Yep.
Because if
But
I
see,
take me a, if I
but
come
if
in
you
from a good
notice,
long trip, I'm getting some rest.
she's
For
not
real.
staying at her house. She's at a hotel.
Who?
Mm-hmm.
Statler.
Yep,
Statler
in,
staying in the
the next
hotel. Yeah,
episode, she's at
Very
a hotel.
good, because that's where she need to stay.
she'll be sleeping at that hotel because she ain't gonna see me. I'm gonna be like old girl did. Old boy when he came to Vietnam. I'm gonna be booked and busy
Yep.
that night, so you can get some rest because I'm gonna be busy getting
Now
some
I'm
sleep.
just now with Dempsey when she was in Thailand with her dad, and she
Mm-hmm.
was asking her if she's having lots of what did she say? Something but are girls hitting on you? Are you having lots of sex? She's only known this woman for 7 months. You're willing to pack up your shit like she wanted to do with the first one, and then when she got home, the lady said, "Wait a minute, we're moving too fast."
Yeah,
but
She
and that's
can.
what this one gonna say.
But how she thinks she can move to a foreign country and just stay there? Like, we require a visa for foreigners to come here. She don't think
Yeah,
the other
Yep.
way. Like, she doesn't make any sense to me at all. She get
she
on my
now
damn nerves.
the ADHD I related to because I have it. So I'm gonna move a lot. I'm gonna fidget. I'm gonna be listening to music while I'm talking. There's a lot of things. That's how I control myself from
But
seeming too
Danny,
anxious. That real part. That's the part I was saying. But she's obsessive. She's
but
obsessive. No, she's obsessive, clingy, all that stuff. Don't get me
but
wrong. Because I.
ADHD don't affect your common sense because you got good common sense. This girl, I feel, be testing boundaries and using her situation as an excuse. But that's not an excuse.
She
It's
said she
not.
was abandoned. She said she wasn't wanted when she was little. Then I took that into account too. You know what I
Mm,
mean? I took that into account too.
That's her
yeah,
running
abandonment
game. She
issues.
trying to guilt people. She need to
Yeah, I mean,
stop with that.
don't get Debbie. All the stuff you're saying about her, I agree with her. What I said is where she grabbed a part of me was that is a truth, and some people won't understand why it seems like you can't sit still, or if my attention's not in, I can't even focus into it. Like you know what I mean. So when people address something that's real or something, they actually give her. Now, don't get me wrong. When she started going through the house fishing and stuff, I was like, "Now she's taking it too far.
She
Somebody get her
she
rhythm."
playing with the cat.
I literally was thinking that,
She
but
None of
yeah.
that
look
impacted me. None of
look.
that impacted me. When
Mm-hmm,
she was with the
mm-hmm.
car, I was like, shit, I need a car.
Yep, she was
Yeah,
gonna pee in her. She was
I
gonna
thought I
pee in
needed
the
one with a
first
remote.
car.
Yeah, with the car, I was digging it. When she was going around doing the laundry, I was like, girl, come over here. I got some loads for you.
Yep.
Like, none of that bothered me. It was everything that came out of her mouth, her
Mm-hmm.
plans, that
Yep.
laugh, even her going digging for worms and ants. That
That
wasn't
didn't
an
bother
issue for
me.
me.
When
And
she
then I
bought
looked
right, when she was digging for the worms, I'm not gonna lie, I thought, oh, she's somebody now. If you know her, I'd be worried about her hands and what she had been doing before I saw her. Because I mean,
well, her
she was
fingernails
just
weren't
raw
even
hand
dirty. If you
digging.
notice that, her fingernails weren't even dirty. If you notice her digging and
I
pulling up,
noticed it.
yep, it wasn't dirty. But my
Mhm.
thing is oh God, I can't even get my words out. When she sat, when she was not fishing, she was telling you what she did for a company, and she was saying that they were, since C19, they were working from home,
Mhm.
and I'm just like, okay, she must not be on any kind of timelines or any restraints, because she
Mhm.
seems like she has all the. Maybe it was just for the filming part of it,
I
but
think it was for the filming. It
yeah,
was a
I
little
can't.
exaggerated because she said she can't work more than 15 minutes without having, and that's when she started zooming the
That's what she
car
said.
through. Yeah, 15 minutes.
Yep.
They
So I
must
hope
hate her in
nobody
the
uses
office.
her within that time because she gets up and goes fishing with the cat. Do all this other way.
But you know what? I bet that she can get a lot done in the 15 minutes that
Yep.
she's with it. But
Because she's
then,
focused. She's laser
yes.
focused. Yep. She can get a
Mm-hmm.
lot done. But I'm like, how do you make up? What do you work? 7.5, 8 hours a day or whatever it is. She's on salary. So,
Yeah, she can
it's
turn
not
on
hourly
the
shit.
computer whenever and get her stuff done. As long as it meets the deadline, I'm sure that she's good. But if she was in an office, I feel that she would drive people like me nuts because
That's
I
probably
want
why
to
they
play
told
with the
her to stay
car.
home. Everybody else went back to the office.
Uh-huh.
Everybody else went back to the office. She stayed home. I'm
I
just
don't
like,
think it's gonna work with her in her new. I think she's gonna end up with her ex. I really do. I feel like even this whole ploy is for her to be back in Europe to get up with her ex. Because now your ex is telling you, you told her no, don't meet me at the
yeah, but
airport.
how did her ex know she was coming though? That was
Right? And
my
how did she
question.
know to meet you at the airport? And then two, remember before she got on the plane, she said, "I've never had at the airport." Right?
Mm-hmm.
Then she let us know the ex was gonna meet her at the airport.
But I thought she
No,
said
wanted to meet her. She said no
yeah.
to her. But, so I'm thinking, I think you thinking about it. You thinking about, man, what if she met me up here real quick? We did something in the
Yeah,
bathroom,
because she said that she done had sex. Wait, in the church, while services was going on. I'm
Now,
like,
look,
that don't
she
make
took
you
it
freaky.
past.
That makes you a hoe. I'm sorry, not in the church.
Oh.
What?
I guess then I was a hoe because I literally
In the
once you had it
church
on one of
while
your
services
question, like,
was going on?
now what services? I'm better.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
classy, but
Okay.
definitely in the domain. Not in the building, it wasn't in the pews. And the only reason I'm going ahead and admitting to this is because Heidi, one day when you did your questions on a thing, I admitted to that in an answer. And so me and Crazy Cat Mama, that's when we first really connected. We started laughing. She said, "You
Okay,
bad
I
girl."
kind of remember that. I kind of
Yeah, so
remember.
I didn't want nobody to be like, Danie did. So there she's
Oh
admitted.
my
Guilty.
God.
Guilty.
Now the
God is
movie,
everywhere.
yes.
God is
Uh,
everywhere.
parking
They
lot
say the
after
church is
we
you.
well,
So every time you
yes,
do something, you in the
but
church.
yeah, not the church. I guess I'm just a little too Catholic for it, but I haven't tried it yet. I might
Well,
have
the good thing is I'm not Catholic. So I guess everybody doing something in that church with me. It ain't.
everybody doing something in the Catholic church but me. I'm sorry.
No, no disrespect.
No,
But no, I
so
did. I'm guilty. I'm guilty.
so Danie doesn't think they're gonna make it. Debbie, what do you think?
Who knows? She might get a throuple out of this.
Ooh, with the ex and her. But the
Uh-huh.
ex
Maybe.
doesn't look like her.
Maybe.
Okay, I'm
Or
The new
worse
girl
serious.
ain't
yet,
going.
The
Dempsey
ex
hook up
doesn't
with the
look like her
ex and
type.
leave her out. What
Yeah,
about
Since
if
they both
Dempsey
out
leaves?
there together, yeah, they might.
Yeah, Dempsey
but the
hook up with the
ex,
ex and leave
Mhm.
Statler out.
but
They
the
might.
ex doesn't look like her type. Compared to Statler, I mean Dempsey, a
Mhm.
Dempsey, the ex looks like she's kind of frumpy. Or
Mhm.
was that just me?
That was probably a bad day because Statler didn't even look like Statler in them pictures with the ex.
She didn't. She didn't. I
Oh,
thought
okay,
the
I
same
was
okay.
like,
thing.
who
She
that?
didn't.
Yeah,
She
okay.
actually looked. Yeah,
You're
she
right.
didn't. Mhm.
Okay, you're right on that. All right, all right. So Danie seems to like. Wait a minute, Danie, do you like Statler? Before I
No,
say, okay,
no.
so none of us like Statler then, right?
Mhm. No, don't mistake that. Don't no, don't that
I
ADH. No,
can't.
no.
I can't.
That's
She's
just.
just a little
I
bit.
like that part because some people seem to think it's a little different, and it really is. Your attention span can go away, and
Okay.
even if I try to stay focused, my eyes will tell it. It'll lose it for a second. But other than that, no.
All right. So Statler is not okay. So what is everybody in the chat saying about Statler? Hi, baby. How are you? No, the X is in London. The X is in
Mm-hmm.
London.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Corn's mom likes Statler.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
She too clingy, and she's too You know how some people like, oh, I don't want this type of person, but then they keep getting that type of person.
Yep.
It's I don't know. She seems like that, but I think she's about to get up with her ex. I really do. I don't know why. I just feel the
Okay.
ex coming.
Drea, what do you think? Do you like Statler? I want to know what you guys think. Do you like Statler? We've seen Statler, which the whole damn show was basically about Statler.
It really was.
Do you like Statler? Because it's just something about her is not sitting with me, and I think it's the fact it's not anything about. She's just a little too extra for me. I just can't. Oh, she's a hoe. And ADH has nothing to do with it.
Oh, hell no. That don't.
Debbie says she's on the fence with Statler. Okay. All
maybe no, let me not say that because then all these people gonna jump up and say they had said maybe the ADHD had us both in a church. I don't know, but mine had nothing to do with ADHD. It had to do with opportunity in the moment. Guilty. Guilty. I'm a free
space and
spirit.
opportunity. Look, space and opportunity. Got you, girl. Okay, so can we talk about Riley and oh god? Can we just talk about Riley and Violet?
Yes, because we love Violet.
Can we start by talking about those White Sox? I cannot stand high top White Socks on a man with low top shoes. It just irks my spirit. I'm over White Sox, period. I just, but in general for me.
I'm
but,
like, how old did my grandpa didn't wear white socks? Okay.
Is it me or when Riley was getting that shirt and they were talking about him, did it feel like the reason why I don't go to the Vietnamese to get my nails done? Like, that's what I feel like. Oh, they talking about him.
I got keywords if they're talking about your feet and shit.
They were just sitting there crying. She said, well, Vietnamese, we have a sense of humor.
But she said he was old and
he was old.
And that look on that woman's face. Was that, she calls her sis. Now, first of all, Debbie, what do you want to say about Violet? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna let you go for it. What do you want to say, Debbie?
Me horny long time.
Did not say it, Debbie, the first time she came that when he whispered in her ear in the airport, all I got was, oh, me so horny. That's all I got. I got happy endings everywhere. And that is not about her race. I just got it. It just
oh my God.
Violet running her game.
Yes.
And poor Riley, he can't keep up with it. He can't. I'm just loving her. She's entertaining me so much. When he was there moaning to her about not feeling like a man because his knees hurt and about how that make him feel, and she turned to him and said, "Thank you." I was like, bitch, you my everything.
He said, I can't say this. You telling me what to say and what I'm like, wait a minute, what?
But he was freaking out over a shirtless man picture on her text. You know how many times I sent that fat dude from SNL saying happy birthday topless as one of those male dancers. Oh, I can't remember his name. The really heavy set guy, Chris Farley.
Chris Farley.
Yes. I sent that to a million people. Is that what he's seeing? Like, so what? How many times have we had topless pictures or dick pics? Give me a break.
But I told you in the beginning, I know he got a temper. Did you see it starting to flare up a little bit out there when he's talking?
He's too much of a wuss. But I like when I saw the cameraman and the boom man running when the camera span when she was walking back towards him. They ducked this way so they couldn't be seen on camera.
When he walked off slow like Chase.
I'm like, where the fuck you going?
He would have been heading back to the airport if it was me. I promise you, he'd been heading back to the airport.
The hotel is calling him his cars because he's too dumb to do it himself. So you see all these motorcycles and moped. Where he gonna get a car at? Because this big ass ain't getting on one of them things. So where you going?
Nowhere. Did you see how slow he walked off?
Thank you.
He walked off so slow. Even with the editing, he still had went nowhere. Like he just was like 5 feet away from her when she walked over. But when she walked over with that red dress on and them black, I don't know if they
With
was
the black
heels.
shoes, I'm like,
Yeah, I
Violet, I'm
said,
gonna
he
trust
was
you,
like,
but
"Oh my God, you're so
we do
beautiful."
not do that. We do not do that. But here's the thing. That's what I'm talking about, going over to other countries and not knowing their customs, because you brought gifts for, now you knew you were going to meet her mother, even
Mm-hmm.
if you didn't bring her anything from the States. She told you you were going to have dinner with her mother, her brother, well, her family, and her daughters.
Mm-hmm.
You could have went and got mommy some flowers.
Mm-hmm.
He could have brought something for the mother. But to
Mm-hmm.
give gifts to those girls in
Mm-hmm.
front of that young man and his grandmother, and she's the matriarch of the family. You
Well,
didn't
wasn't they up
not
at her
do
house
that.
in mom's
They,
house?
Yep,
they was in
in
mom's
mom's
house.
house. I think Violet lives with mom.
Mm-hmm.
Because she says she always hears her crying. Of course she does. Yep.
Shit, I'd be crying too if I had to talk to Riley and his dumb ass.
I couldn't do it. Riley wouldn't have came to Vietnam to see me.
For real.
He wouldn't.
I would have
But
called immigration.
he didn't bring nothing for the mother or
Yeah.
that young man. I
Listen,
think he didn't know about her little brother because he was shocked.
Mm-hmm.
He knew
but
about the
still,
mother.
you bring a hostess gift.
Yep, you bring a hostess gift.
But you
Yeah.
see,
They
let me
go
tell
for
you what the
everybody
problem
that's
with
there.
Riley is. Let me tell you what the problem with Riley is. Riley ain't got no fucking brought up C. All right, remember that
Brought
term?
up,
That's a
see, I like
Caribbean
that.
term. He got
Okay.
dragged up instead of raised. So he ain't got no brought up seat, because anybody who's even been dropped on their head as a child know that when you go to somebody else's house for the
You
first time,
bring
that's
something.
family, you bring
Yep.
something.
Yep.
But he's cheap and has no manners.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, so even when my daughter-in-law's mother, she resides in New York now, but she's from the DR.
Mm-hmm.
And Brahita don't really speak too much English, but I know she likes Hennessy. I got her a half a one of the big things of Hennessy, and I'm telling you, the funny shit is, the more Hennessy Brahita drinks, the more her English gets better. I've been laughing. I said, Brahita, what you say? She goes, I did.
They call it English C.
Mm-hmm.
That
Mm-hmm.
English got better. I told her I was laughing my ass off. So, and even when she came, she brought me this little trinket from New York. She knew she was meeting me. She was coming to
Mm-hmm.
Houston. And I just asked Ingrid, because Ingrid was laughing. And she was like, my mother loves her Hennessy. So I was getting, I would get like the little thing like this that I would drink and it would last me. And Brian looked at me. He was like, no, I think we need to do that one. He goes, she's here for a week. Shit, that shit was gone in 2 days. We have to go get another one. And she drinks straight Hennessy, and it doesn't. But that English just get better and better and better.
The ultimate translator.
Yep,
Yeah.
he straight up
Mm-hmm.
bought Jordan. Yes, he did. And I swore they have Jordans over there in Vietnam.
He brought all
Yeah.
bootleg
They
stuff
do.
from the flea market.
They got Jordans everywhere.
See, look at this. She said, I helped. Look what Drea said. Yeah, I helped pay for indoor bathroom for my mother-in-law and painted the house. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But, and
Yeah,
that's
like
what
I
I'm
said, it's just
saying.
common courtesy.
You go into these countries and you don't know their culture. You don't even take the time to
But he doesn't
research just the
care.
basic.
He doesn't
He's
care.
only trying to get into
A
Violet
happy
draws.
ending. And that's it.
Yep, and he's trying to win Violet through her daughters.
It ain't gonna
That's it.
work.
Mm-hmm.
Does he see that?
He's
I'm gonna
trying
tell
to
you, she's just
he's
not
trying to
that
get her
into
Gucci
you.
through her wild
Yeah,
daughters.
Mm-hmm.
look, she's just not that into you.
Not at all.
Especially not
Not at
seeing
all.
him in person, and she think he fat.
Yeah, because when they were
And
she was like, "Oh, your stomach is," and she looks and you just listen to the way she talks to him, and he's such a damn wuss. It's like you think by bowing down and letting her she just talks to him like shit, but then he deserves it.
Mm-hmm.
My
He's
husband is
accepting
not
it, but I'm
listening to
telling you, I
conversation.
feel like there's a controller in him. If you mess with him, that's crazy.
I'm just like, okay. So what did we think about mom? Mom's already getting them married. Besides the fact she was pissed. And first of all, Violet should have, even if he didn't research it, Violet should have said, we need to pick up something from my mother.
No,
No?
no. Because if I'm Violet, I'm holding that in my back pocket for the next time you come at me with some shit. I'm gonna say you're
Ooh.
ignorant, dumb ass, and even bring my mother a fucking flower. Fuck you.
And really, like I said, it looked like they was in the market space when they was having that argument.
Yeah.
The truth of the matter is he should have asked when she said her family who all's there.
Yeah, but then I was thinking she saw he had the bags. So maybe she thought he brought something for her mom, but she didn't even say anything when he gave out the gifts.
Well, how could she? Because she saw her mother's expression.
I saw her mother's expression. I'm
I
like,
saw her mother's
oh, he
expression.
just
Stevie Wonder
fucked up
did too.
again.
I think she was in total shock that he was flowering her daughters with all of those presents and not nothing, not even a deck of cards was there for her mom.
The deck of cards.
Debbie, not the deck of cards.
Well, he could have picked them up at duty free. You mean to tell me he didn't think about a perfume? Nothing? Because you know I'm all up in duty free.
Because when he got her the lipstick and she says my favorite, I'm like, lipstick? And then he came back with, I'm like, he got her the backpack. I said, you do know those things are made over there, right? I'm sorry.
Flea market. Flea market.
One of their friends work at the factory.
I can't. I'm like, we can tell he didn't research. What is his job again for the government that's so important in transportation?
TSA.
Janitorial work. He a janitor for the governor's office in his state.
Okay, I'll believe that.
I'm just like,
because I ain't buying nothing else.
Because if he's working with transportation, I'm sure it's easy to find out customs of different countries, right? I feel bad for him. I really do.
This is the same man who didn't realize that a PI could get into a car and follow somebody around. Get out of here.
No, he said, would you actually get in the car? I'm like, not in Vietnam, he won't. They got a lot of moped, but I guess. Okay. Flashlight.
Somebody dropped his doofus ass on his head as a child.
I was just waiting for him to say afterwards, well, can I ride with you? Like, I thought he was going to ask to go. Like, is that why he needed to know if he was getting in the car? I said, wait, is he going to go with him?
This is not an episode of Cheaters.
Y'all done fucked me up. Shit.
Riley behaving like this is an episode of Cheaters.
Are you going to get in the car and follow her? I said, well, there's no other way to follow her unless he jumps on the hood. Then she'll know he's there.
Now my shirt is wet. Fuck. I mean,
sorry.
See, Debbie normally does that, do it to me, but you did it that time.
Yay!
I can't.
But I was so lost. I'm like, Riley, I be trying to give Riley this much credit. And every time, I'm like, this boy is a simp. So like, I'm going to get him.
Oh, yeah, he was mad about the shirtless man on the phone. First of all, does she have her picture of this person as the shirtless person? Which
did she put her phone in his face?
So here's what it is. When I download my contacts, if I get a new phone and, you know, like before where you can store it to the cloud and shit on a Google Drive, before, you know, your backups, if I was to get a new phone, it would sync with my Facebook or whatever else. Whatever their profile pic is, that's the pic that's going to be on my phone. Is he that dumb? Because maybe that's his profile pic from his phone or from his thing. So, okay, he don't have a shirt on. And I still think that's the guy that she was supposed to meet the other day, though. Sorry. That's why she still didn't give up that phone.
I do. I think it was a date. When she was like, I'm hooking him up with a friend, I thought the friend is her.
But listen, if you really think about what Violet said last week, when he was like, "What are we doing tomorrow?" She said, "I have a mission with school in the morning."
Uh-huh.
Okay. So that was the morning. She called him in the afternoon and said, "Meet me at the Independence Palace." So she was free in the afternoon.
Yep.
She was just feeling out whether she wanted to put up with him or not.
I told you what happened was she was supposed to be spending the day with that guy. And then he had a change of plans because probably his business meeting that he was there on business on was taking long. He had to reschedule. So then she was gonna hang. See, because she said, remember when she called him, she said that she told the school, that she couldn't do it. Why couldn't you tell the school that before he got there? That means somebody called her and said, "Hey, we need to reschedule this because I won't be able to make it." That's what happened.
I need to find out. I need to find out when is the school year in Vietnam. What school she working
And
at?
when is it?
Because we're going to find out that she teaching English as a second language or math or whatever online and not in an actual physical school.
We gonna find out she teaching it to her children. That's why they was able to sit at that table and speak English. She teaching English right there. That's her class right there. Her daughter.
Yeah, I don't think her brother speaks English or her little. Wait a minute. When she said her little brother, I looked at her mother and I went, "You nasty girl. You nasty."
No, that's a late child. That I feel like he's a little special. That's a late child.
You nasty girl. But then
she got caught out there. That's a late in life child.
Well, my grandmother had my uncle, who's 2 years older than I am, and when she was 44, 45. And when every time I thought about it, I looked at my grandma, I looked at my grandpa. And I'm like, And I remember my grandfather died. So when my aunt died, her brother-in-law came in the room to talk to my grandmother to see if she was okay. And she was like, "Did he say he wanted to have sex with me?" I said, "Grandma, you know damn well that man did not say that." She goes, "Good Lord, because I ain't had sex with nobody since Jack. And Jack been dead for how many years?" I said, "Grandma, stop." I had to, that man's face turned purple. She was just messing with him. She was like, "Did he say he want to have sex with me?"
My best friend's grandma, she lived in Milwaukee and she's like 82. And she said that the neighbor came across the street and knocked on the door. And he was so handsome that he said, "I just wanted to know if you need anything." And she said she started to tell him to come on in.
Girl, that's how I met. I'm telling you, that's how I met Nathan's dad. I was getting out my car one day and I saw this tall drink of water walking. I went, wait a minute, what was that? So I was like, so every day I would just go out, I'll leave the car and go peek to see if I see him somewhere. And then one day I couldn't, it was my first year in Maryland and Texas, it snowed and shit. I couldn't get the key. That's before you had the little thing. So I was pouring water on my door to
freezing it,
and all I saw was behind me. He was like, "You really shouldn't be putting water on that." And I looked. I went, "Oh shit!" I was like, he was like, "Give me the key." And then he put the little thing. He put a little heat to it, and I was like, "Okay."
The perv in me would have been like. Put that key in the door one more time. Just go slow.
Oh no, but then I had all kind of issues because my dishwasher my garbage disposal went out, and I saw him and I asked him about it. I could have called anybody to condo. So then he says, I found out he was a chief electrician. So he said he was coming over and he'll go get it. He went over to Sears and picked it up. It took him all day to put a garbage disposal in. So when I met his brother like 6 months later, he says, "Do you really think it would take him 6 hours to put a garbage disposal in?" He goes, "Heidi, that's maybe 15, 20-minute job." I said, "What?" He said, he was playing. He just wanted to stay over there and talk to you. And he said he kept looking. She got pretty feet. I was like, "Oh my God."
Heidi,
I
we
didn't
might have
realize
made an
that.
amateur movie. We would have
Mm.
picked
Hi,
back this thing
Claudia.
in 10 minutes and we would have had a fun 5.5 hours or
I'm
something.
serious. It took him, and I kept going. I thought you knew what you were doing. He was like, well, everything is different. Girl, I didn't even think twice until his brother said, do you really think it would take my brother 6 hours to put a carpet? I didn't know. I didn't know he was looking too. Shit. Hi, Chunky. I didn't know. No, I know. But I was happy when I found out. I'm sorry. Let me stop. Let me stop. Bad girl. Okay. Let's get
That's
back
okay.
to
We
this.
talked about some eye candy. Ain't none on the show, so that's
Look,
okay. We can
hi,
talk about it.
Cree. Yeah, he played me. Drea, I'm serious. He played me. And I'm sitting there going, he was like, well, I got to take this one back because this one's not going to fit. I'm like, huh? I said, I thought, and I'm serious. I was good because I couldn't do anything in my kitchen. He sprawled out all 6, 7 of them underneath the sink. And I'm like, I thought you knew what you were doing, but then I was enjoying the view too. So,
Mhm.
He played me.
Shameful.
Hi,
Shameful.
Mozzie. He played me.
I would have hoped he had a flash dance moment under my sink.
Oh my
You know,
God.
water just
That,
everywhere, and he came up like I need a new shirt.
that's every time I go back to Maryland. I let him know. He goes, where we going? He said, what you want to go do? I said, I don't care. But we are still the best of friends. Loving to
You and
death.
him?
Yes. I'm going to
Oh
send you a
wow!
picture of him so you can see.
Oh wow! He
Yeah.
single? Nah, I just like. I just.
I'll send you a picture. That's
He still
Nathan's
fixing
dad.
sinks.
Look like, yeah, that's Nathan's father. So you've seen Nathan.
Oh wait a minute! Oh wait a minute! I know
Oh, I
that's
want
eye
to see.
candy.
I want to see.
I know that's eye candy.
I'll send you a picture.
Yes, 6'7", and I said hello.
Hello, hello,
Hello.
Motown. Look, hello, Motown.
Hello.
I become Stanley. I'm a hoe. You know I'm
See,
a
I
hoe.
got my hair cut. I had to climb that mountain, girl. Leave me alone. Let me stop.
Heidi got good taste.
I got that.
Mhm.
She got good taste.
Okay. Woo! Riley wouldn't be on my look. I wouldn't look twice at him. I don't care if I needed a green card. He's not my cup of tea. I couldn't
Oh no.
even pretend.
Mm-mm,
Couldn't even close my eyes and pretend he was somebody else. I'm so sorry.
mm-mm.
I couldn't even think of Barry White. Now I would have done Barry White. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
so sorry. Barry White, hell yeah. All you gotta do is sing
Yeah,
to me.
I
I'm
could have
good.
just closed my eyes and he talked and Barry could have got it.
Do y'all think that she is going to have sex with him before the season is over?
Nope. She said women in her country, they don't do that unless they're married.
That's a setup.
I know it is, but that's what she
Look,
told him.
That's a good setup, though. That's an excuse not to do nothing.
Yep.
yeah, I
And
don't think
he
she giving
wasn't
him none. I
expecting
think she
that.
gonna give everybody else some but him.
Yep. And he wasn't
Mhm.
expecting that. He wasn't. He thought he
No.
was
No,
going to go over there and slip it on in. He leaned in at the airport and probably told her, I want to taste you. I want to eat you or something nasty.
he
Then he
said
put
we
on
love you a
airport.
long time.
Listen, who was it who said that they
Oh,
think that
Drea said they break up the next
fetishizes that
show. Wait a minute.
they
Drea
break
What?
said
up?
they break up the next show. God damn
That's
it.
Gotta love
me.
it.
To
She
me,
cutting
they
it
was never
loose.
together, Drea.
I
He
said
brought all
somebody
them
was going to
cheap
be leaving
presents.
soon.
He brought all them cheap presents, and she was like, declined. Next.
I told
Mm-hmm.
you somebody was going to be leaving soon because they brought Statler in. But then I'm thinking Razvan and that bitch who I don't like anymore, Amanda. Look, Amanda.
They're
Mm-hmm.
gonna drag those
Wait a
two
minute.
out for the entire
When
season.
he
They
tells
are.
her to get to stepping. Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, he used that old word. Get the, what was it, Orange Juice Jones?
Mhm.
Uh-huh. I saw you
Oh,
and
look.
him texting with no shirt. Yeah, he gave it to.
Come on here, girl. Look, wait a minute. Put your bags right there. No,
Hey, what
you
he
take that
say? He
off.
said, "You want that chicken McNugget?" This is crazy. You took off work to follow me in the rain.
I ain't walking in the rain. But she was walking in the rain with a Gucci purse, her Gucci shoes, and a fur coat. Get the fuck out of here, orange shoes. Come on now. Come on. She must have had some repellent on that damn coat. Come on now. I can't. All right.
I just seen Peter getting pissed. I seen it. I said, oh, it is getting wetter. She got this wet fur.
Wait a minute. She said, I want the shirtless dude to be escorted. OMG, that would be funny.
Hilarious. That would be hilarious.
Oh all right.
What if she is a madam?
I didn't think about, ooh, you know what? I didn't think about that. No, she said she's a school teacher.
That's code for madam.
Oh, that's code. Oh, like
That's
Jasmine was a professor. That's right.
That's cold. She ain't showed us the school. Like she ain't in none of her interviews walked past the school she work at. But yet she talking to the co-workers, hooking them up with other friends that work girl by.
I ain't see a book in that house yet. Just saying.
She's teaching how to relax the throat. I mean, not anybody around. I'm just seeing happy endings everywhere.
Relaxing the throat shit. What is going on here? You were like, loosen up.
That red dress when she walked up said everything but put your thumb up.
I almost died. I was like, okay, Violet. I was like, we don't do this. We cannot have you looking like this. But that's okay. She was only going to meet Riley.
Exactly. She ain't putting on her best for that, especially for like mini pearls on an elastic band. You get what you give.
Her town looked like population 200, and she ain't ran into a student on the streets. Not one of them ran down the village.
Or a parent. Yeah, and she walked in her neighborhood. Now, what school is she teaching at? You're right about that.
She teach out of town. She teaching the suburbs. Ooh. She walking through her town, but she teaching the suburbs.
You are so right about that. Oh, okay, got you. Okay.
She teaching how to do steak and BJ days.
Okay, got you.
She teach you how to get there on time, collect that money, and bring me 90%.
95. She gonna have him out there turning tricks.
Y'all got this girl being a whole damn madam.
The way she was talking on that first episode, I was like, "Oh, she a player." She a player.
And then she said that Vietnamese people joke like that. I don't hear Vietnamese people calling somebody that they're supposed to like and have feelings for ugly and old.
Right.
Unless I mean, I gotta call my cousin. My cousin-in-law. She's Vietnamese and say, hey, I ain't never heard you call my cousin ugly. Is that your culture?
I don't know. Maybe her Vietnamese people different than the ones we have out here, but I barely see them smile. I mean, like, are they laughing? Are they mad? Are they screaming? I don't know. Like, why aren't they smiling?
I actually met her. No, I'm sorry. She's Filipino. She's not Vietnamese. Oh, damn. I'm giving her a whole different. She's Filipino. God damn, Heidi. She's Filipino.
That's a whole different mongoloid.
A whole different thing. Ooh, I can't believe I said that. Yeah, I'm gonna say, Cindy, you know, I was sitting there telling people that you were Vietnamese. She gonna say, whoop. Yeah, but okay. So, oh God, Jasmine and Gino. Look, Jasmine and Gino.
I'm gonna need Jasmine to get somebody who want to give it to her all night long, every day. I mean, she can't put suntan lotion on the man without letting us know. First of all, she said that they so short she could see the tip of his thing. Right now, the shorts went to right above his knee almost. I said, "What is he packing?" No wonder she can't stop waiting.
Those were his balls hanging low.
Thank you. First of all, can we talk about her running with a fucking purse on?
I was like, who go running with a purse? She do. Jasmine.
Who go running with a purse?
These are the worst scenes ever. She couldn't get that handbag to production.
She couldn't. She couldn't leave it in the car.
Unbelievable.
She couldn't do nothing. She couldn't do nothing with that purse.
Yeah, she was here, but she wasn't with Gino though. She came She came for something. I don't think she's with Gino. But then again, I
They
don't
break
know.
up.
I don't. I told you they broke up. They announced that
Yeah,
they
she
weren't
said a couple of
engaged
weeks ago.
anymore. Remember when I was looking through their IG?
Hmm.
He wasn't
That was
following
2 weeks
her shit,
ago.
but they might be on the last resort because it's 5 couples
Why?
that's gonna go on the last resort that's coming in August.
I'm
Hmm.
not watching that if Angela's on it. Sorry.
Angela is on there.
Well, mm-mm.
Angela's on there.
Angela gets on my nerves
She
for
gets on
real. For
my nerves. I
years,
need
I
her to
haven't
go get
liked
that
her.
skin. I need her to go get that skin taken care of because and then she's trying to wear all these clothes like she's in her 20s and her she looks stupid to me with all these oh I don't have no thing but skin hanging here and she's got all of this but then she got the she put the profile or whatever you shit I forgot what you call that the filters on but you got all of this wrinkled shit here. Get the fuck out of here.
She can't get any more surgeries because she's a risk. She won't stop smoking. No doctor's
Yeah.
gonna touch her.
She was smoking before she went into surgery.
And you
And
see
that's why
the
she
doctor
got
they
rid.
got for her, the one from Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't with her, but she's on it.
I don't
She
like
needs to.
her.
Thank you. That red jumpsuit with them chicken legs and then flat ass that looks like it's come to a point. I was like, please. Now, Mike, did we see Mike's new woman? She puts Natalie to shame.
Ooh.
I didn't see her.
Mike's new woman puts Natalie to shame. And
Mm-hmm.
Sinjin with his old nasty ass self is living his best life. I wish that girl would have went through with them fucking charges because he actually raped and assaulted her. But her family is really, really rich. He got off and then I wish she would have went through with them goddamn charges.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
because I was the one that reached out to her and I got her that advocate. Somebody said, Heidi, she really needs somebody. And I got her hooked up with someone else. And they were meeting with attorneys and stuff. And her dad wanted her to go through with it, but she didn't want to embarrass her family. No, honey, that ain't an embarrassment to your family.
That's
And then I
not.
heard, well, I just heard that he was on an interview. I was like, get the fuck out of here. And he knew all about it because I told him. But okay. Anyway, so what do we have to say about Dan? About her calling Dan and putting her big ass cow lips. Hi, baby. But he's on vacation with her with a family vacation. Why are you calling this man with this bullshit?
And why are you crying and there's no tears or emotion on your face? I just want to be loved. And just, I'm like, is she crying? There was no, like, and then she had on them long lashes and everything and all that mascara. So I'm like, we would have seen a little Tammy Faye Baker, but it was nothing. There was no emotion. There was nothing.
She is
Just,
quite trashy.
she's so lonely. But at least she said it. I'm angry. I'm insecure. And she said something else. I was like, oh, at least she knows who she is. She said it.
Who? You talking about Jasmine?
Yeah, she said it. When she was on the phone with Dan. She said that she no, it wasn't when she was on the phone with Dan. It was afterwards when she was in the park trying to beg to get more ding ding. She was saying that she that she knows she has a temper, she's insecure, and it was something else she said.
Needy, especially with them granny
She might have
drawers
said
on.
jealous. I think she said jealous,
Jealous.
insecure, and have a temper.
Especially with the granny drawers on. I'm sorry. She was sitting on that phone talking to Dan. All I kept seeing was the granny drawers that came up here, past the jeans, or it was Spanx or something, but looked like she had on granny drawers. Go back and look. She's sitting there. You see the drawers up here. I'm like, you mean to tell me that you're not wearing your little bikinis? And she had on granny drawers or she had on Spanx. Don't know which one. But all I saw was the drawers. That's all I saw. I couldn't.
Mm-hmm. She might as well have it on chastity belt because it don't seem like she getting none.
She ain't getting. He's not interested in her.
He's not that into you.
Here's the thing: if you got a woman or a man that's always nagging, you're not gonna want. You're not in the mood to do shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then when she's asking him, you know, What's your fantasy? What do you want to do? Tie me up? No, shut you up. And then he said, if we can argue, then she goes, so how long do I have to stop arguing before you want me? I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. She thinks by giving Gino sex, that's going to keep him tied to her and he's going to do whatever she wants to do. She's trying to use sex as a weapon and it's not working on him.
But I don't understand. They met on a Sugar Baby website. So she trades sex for commodities, right? So why is he all of a sudden clamming up because she's trying to offer the one thing that she has in exchange for, like he's just giving over commodities and not getting the sex
because she's too aggressive. The other women were always thankful for everything he did for them. She is too aggressive for him.
Well,
see what I'm saying?
From the beginning.
Yeah, she been that way since the beginning. She ain't changed.
But he wants to be on the show. That's
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. She got a better chance of. She got a better chance of Gino filming without a hat.
Yes. He likes the recognition. That's it.
I wouldn't be surprised if those were his own hats.
They are his hats.
Like his hat line?
He doesn't look at all his pictures on IG, whatever. Way back when he had hair, he never wore a hat. When he started, all he has to do is shave that shit off and just go bald.
That's it.
But he's clinging on to it, whatever. That is his shit. I'm like, you look so stupid. You will look so much better if you can cut that shit off.
Like Samson and Delilah. The two of them is like Samson and Delilah. Leave them alone. They're biblical. They are biblical.
I can't with you, Debbie. I can't.
This coming from the person who don't read the Bible.
Oh God, I just can't. But I don't know. I feel I don't know. It's just something about him that tells me I get pedo vibes from him. I get creep vibes. Like we're gonna find out one day that he was actually involved in some kind of nefarious shit. You know what I mean? That's what I get from him.
I wouldn't be shocked.
Yep, he did. He went with a bag of Viagra. I remember that. He could have got a hair transplant for the money he's spending on Jasmine. Yes, he could have.
He could have took that half a bundle she had and got it glued on him.
Ooh, that's what I thought he was doing.
I seen a video on the internet. A man went in there bald. He came out with braids. So you can go to the barbershop and get that.
On IG.
Yeah, and then one got a tapered fro. I said, you can do it.
So, we can do everything. So, Debbie, what else you got to say about Gino and Jasmine?
Nothing really. I mean, this whole episode was kind of ridiculous. I think it's because maybe I'm just over them. I don't care anymore. So I don't
she did say that. She said they've had sex 7 times in 3 years. And he said that they haven't been together in 18 months. Now he's worrying about her cheating, which you never thought about that before. But, I know what the point I wanted to make. Remember when Dan said, what is he supposed to do if him and Gino happen to run into each other while he's there? Now, all of a sudden, Dan he's on a family vacation the whole time that Gino's going to be there. That's not what they told us when it first started. I'm like, wait a minute, here we go again. I'm going to call Cat Williams so he can talk with these motherfuckers. They insulting my intelligence.
No, because this is what happened.
Okay.
Brace yourself.
Okay, I'm ready.
Jasmine told producers what her storyline was, bringing in this old supposed boyfriend that she got to move into his building, right? But then he was like, "Bitch, I got a family. I hired you for one night 3 years ago. Like, what? I'll talk to you on the phone, but I got a wife and a family, and this is just for show, and I don't do that anymore, at least not with you." So he agreed to do that, just play that one scene with her at the cafe. And when she was like, we need to do more, he's like, sorry, boo, I just booked a vacation. I have no more time for you. I have a job and a family, and yeah, you need to say that I'm on vacation with my family and not dealing with you.
And then she went right into character and said, "Mhm, mhm." Even when she blew him the kiss at the end of the call, he
Yeah.
didn't blow the kiss back.
He had already hung
Big
up. He had
chamomile.
already
Right?
hung up.
He was like, "Have you know I'm married? Friends don't blow kisses."
She goes,
No,
hey,
he
babe.
had already disconnected the call, and then she blew the kiss for the camera.
Oh, okay.
I could see it because I was
Oh,
like, "This
baby.
girl." She said it. She said, "I want to be loved."
But
This
not by
time,
him. 'Cause he,
this time Dane hung up like 15 minutes ago, and she there screaming, "I just want to be
He was
loved."
already gone. Dan was
why you
gone.
gonna call your ex-boyfriend and tell him that your current boyfriend don't
Hmm.
want to have sex with you?
Hmm. But she telling everybody. She told the doctor. She's telling everybody. I mean,
Oh no,
anybody
she
that'll
went to the
listen.
doctor to get her shit tightened. Why? When you ain't been cheating, why you need it tightened? I don't understand that still.
Heidi, I bet you
But
money if you get on your show and do an interview, she's gonna be talking about it to you too. She gonna talk about it to anybody who will listen.
but listen, what sense she making? She want to tighten up her puss and blow out her
Yeah,
backside.
that's what I
What
was gonna
what
say. Yeah,
sense she making?
none, none.
I haven't heard nothing about her having anal sex with Gino again, have you?
One of the
Mm.
girlfriends at the table said, "Did you try the butt plugs yet?"
Oh, that's
And
right.
she was like, "Do you want to have anal?" And he was like, "We're not having this conversation."
He was so uncomfortable. I was
Mhm.
uncomfortable for him. This episode had a couple of cringe moments for me.
Only a couple. Only a
Oh,
couple. Oh my
Few.
god.
I think
There
she
definitely
talks
had
too
some
much
cringe
about their sex
moments
life in
tonight.
front of people. I really think she talks too much about their sex life in front of people, and this is very uncomfortable for him.
Very.
I mean, and this is your man, and you don't want to make him embarrassed, but that's all she's doing is embarrassing his man and talking about it. And then you're gonna tell him a couple of episodes ago that your ex is they're better than him in bed. What the fuck are you thinking about, woman?
Hmm.
She was speaking the truth. She was
Hmm.
speaking the truth. You leave Jasmine alone with her preaching. Leave her alone.
Hmm. Like
We
I
cannot
said,
come down on Jasmine when she finally starts talking the truth.
Jasmine done did something with Gino 7 times in 3 years. I want to know how many times she did something with Dan. I need the numbers on that.
The one time he paid her for it.
Did you hear what Debbie said the first time?
The
Oh,
Yeah.
one time he paid her for it. And then she kept
and
on
now he's
calling. He was
paying for
like,
it
"Don't
every
make me
day because
change
she's
my
calling.
number."
Yep, she's
Right.
calling
He
all the
been
time
paying
now.
daily
Yep, he
because he
probably got
went
a
out of
Google
town because
number.
he's like, you know what, I don't want to interfere. You know, I be tapping you all the time, so I'm gonna go and let
Yeah, because
Gino
it's a
be
Google
here.
number. I don't think just the look on his face, he told him they need to go get counseling.
And that one part when she was talking and she started crying, pay attention. He gonna look over like, oh,
He did. I noticed that. I'm like,
oh,
this man don't give a shit about
right.
what he's talking
That's
about.
that's because he agreed to 5 minutes. And they were
Mm-hmm.
on 6 minutes. And he was like, "I gotta go, girl. My kids are
That girl, it's getting long winded.
yeah, yeah, my kids are on the slide. I gotta go."
Oh,
How
Say
much
my
you
wife
oh,
want
put
how much you
something on
wanna
the
bet?
table. I got to get up out of here.
But listen, how much you wanna bet that she don't have his real number? She got a Google voice
I
number.
told you that's a Google number.
Mm-hmm.
I could believe that. I could believe that. Hmm.
It's a Google number. I'm telling you what it is. Okay. Oh, Lord. David. David and Sheila.
Did he ever take a bath?
No.
Uh, Jesus.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
They had one of my cringe moments.
Nope. Uh
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was so horny that it was so hard it couldn't go in.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, you get up in the morning, you ain't took no bath. Next thing I know, you're dressed. You're looking funky to me, David. I'm sorry. And then
Hmm.
y'all go on this tour of the markets. Now, markets are gorgeous. I mean, you try different things, and the street food is good. Um, but he's happy about her country. Let's see. He bought her a book. At least he didn't do like Ed and get toothpaste and shit. He got her something so she can learn sign language.
Mm-hmm.
And he had to tell her that his name was David, like that. I was like, I remember that. So I'm just thinking, hmm. She said it was too much pain. She hadn't had sex in 4 years, and I guess his eggplant was red and inflamed. And I think David's packing something because she said that he said it couldn't go in. he
Mm-hmm.
said it could. He
Mm-hmm.
said it couldn't go
And
in.
I said, "Wow, woman, don't you know this thing can expand for a baby?" So I'm just trying to figure out what he had down there. And then secondly, but David said, "Oh, no, 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 no,
Yeah,
no, no, no.
thank you.
Don't."
She looks pregnant. I noticed that last week in her interview thing when she was sitting in there. She looks pregnant in that interview thing.
When they
She
sitting
looks
together,
No, 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 no. She was by herself in her interview thing last week. The week before, she had that was it
Was
that
she have the
yellow
red
blue?
dress on?
Yes, she looks pregnant.
she
Thank you.
might be.
I meant to bring that up, Dre, and I
She
forgot.
might be.
She looks pregnant in that
Mm-hmm.
interview thing. I'm like, is
But
she
if
pregnant?
he don't like get her like
Ooh,
slipper
Snuggles
down
said she
there,
wasn't breathing through it. Girl, I know you
right?
got to relax the muscles. Trust me.
And if he's that big, he gotta like try and massage it open first before you go ramming a bulldozer up in there.
Well,
Well,
honey,
at
I don't
least
know
he
how
said
he's
his
not
fingers were.
massaging.
He
Well,
said his
I don't know how
fingers
he's not massaging it open because she said, honey, he kisses every part.
everywhere.
And she
And
got
her private.
excited. She got
Yep, and her
excited when she
private.
got down to the boom boom room. She
Yep,
said, hold on. She
yep.
said, David can't talk, but he damn
Then what does
showed.
she have? What is it called? Endometriosis, where it's like painful sex. You think
No,
maybe
she
she
said
have
he was
that?
too
She said it was
big.
too big.
She's probably telling him that to make him like
No,
feel
he said he
better.
couldn't get in there. He said it too.
He said
Right,
it
but
himself.
what
He
He
if
was
couldn't get in
really
there.
horny, and it wouldn't fit. I said, "Oh
it
shit,
wouldn't fit?
he packing."
Mhm.
That's
He
weird
packing
though.
and he working with a good tongue. Let her tell it.
Yep, but
Child.
she
Well,
And
he
he
said
good
said
with
he
his
they
fingers.
did.
Let him tell it.
Girl, they did too much
Mm.
explaining. She did something for him. She did the
It was a
BJ
cringe
thing.
moment. They were giving me too much.
Yeah, they were giving me just too much
Mhm.
information. I'm
She was
like,
like, I
really?
went down on him. He
I'm
went
like,
down. I said,
really?
girl, we
Yep.
don't need to
Yep.
know.
And then he kissed her all over, including my private. I'm like, oh God, this is a little bit too
She was
much.
like, my boobs, my nipples. I said, honey, I hope they're all connected. Um, but she wanted to. She was like, my private girl, you better know. I felt like we was listening to SWV. Let them
Yep. And
go
he,
downtown. She said,
it
that girl,
was,
she made a song about it, girl.
yep.
but they were cute. But when you hear Jasmine and them say the same thing, it's just like
It's
ew.
cringe.
Ew.
Ooh, yeah.
It's
I
cringeworthy.
can't.
Ew.
I can't. I can't. I can't. I
They were
can't.
cute, but they were giving me too much information
It
too. I
was
was like,
just too
okay.
much. I can
I'm
see
like,
you
David,
saying,
we get it. You didn't fit. It's too wide. It's too big. And we ain't talking about your ego. We
Well,
get it.
it made me curious because I was like, well, damn, he got a watermelon instead of eggplant. What's going
well,
on?
she said it was big. And remember when she was her friend, she goes, and it was red. And, he showed it to her. I'm like, what the fuck you mean it's red? What is red?
But he's very pale, and you notice that he turns red in his face, like
Yeah,
he
he
blushes,
does.
like he's
Well, I thought it
probably
was
going through
dirt
a
because
full
he
He
hadn't
body
blushes a
washed it.
flush.
lot. Hmm.
Look,
Yeah.
look, I thought it was dirt because he hadn't washed.
Oh, not the dirt.
Hmm. Hmm.
I'm sorry. I got a thing with getting off a goddamn flight, which we're gonna talk about Christian, but I'm glad. I think he went in and took a shower. I was happy to kind of see that. But
Well, we saw him take a whole bath, but
yeah, even Dorsey took a whole bath.
hmm.
Okay, but then she crying because Tom wouldn't, he wouldn't sleep with a bitch. You just went there. That man don't know you like that. I'm like, you teaching your daughters to be a hoe.
Hmm.
Okay. All right. So, so what else we think about David and Sheila?
I think she got some jealousy issues.
Oh
And like
yeah.
but the problem is he said he's still in love with that ex that cheated, honey. I don't want no man that
Yeah,
still
he
ain't
said
finished
that
what
he
he
won't
was
talk to
in.
her about that. Yeah, that's true. But
I love David though. You know, he's one
I
of my
love David.
favorites.
I love the two of them.
I love the
High
two of them.
corn, red,
Exactly.
mad, happy, and drunk. Yep, she should have been ready for it. She knew what it looked like. She could have did some exercises, squats, leg ups, get the muscles relaxed. She could have got a little vibrating thing to go on to just massage it out. I'm just trying to help you, girl. That's all.
She could have bought some lube. She could have watched the Mandingo Tribe
She
because
could
she
have
needed
watched
to
that.
know it sounded like he was working with an anaconda.
That's what
Y'all
it sounds
see
like
where
to me.
she's located in Cebu? Send her down to the market and get a jumbo cucumber. Done.
She'll win. And have a nice veggies here.
Yep, and eat it afterwards. There you go. Serve it to daddy. Serve it to
Y'all are
daddy.
wrong for that. Y'all are
Say
wrong.
now
for
you'll know what it tastes like when he had it.
Wait a minute. Y'all wrong for that. Drea said he couldn't talk her through it. Drea, you wrong for that.
He should have told her we're gonna do this a little slow. Like I said, honey, baby can come out of there. It can expand.
Drea, you wrong for that. Drea, that was so wrong, but that's funny as shit. He could have texted it to her.
Yep, just repeat it.
Lay it back.
Go slow. Go slow.
Watch it
Ease
back
down.
a little bit.
Ease
Move
down.
your leg a little bit this way. I'm sorry.
Breathe. Breathe. Exhale. There you go, girl.
Bite on this pillow. You're gonna figure this out, son.
But she was
You know what? He should have
turned
turned her around doggy style.
Yeah.
He would have gotten
able to
it
give him a
easier that way.
Okay.
Right, that's what I don't get. So she could slurp them, slob them, but she couldn't dare to take the tip.
She ain't got no gag reflex, but obviously the downstairs is shut up.
Well, it's been a while for her too, so you know. Okay. Anyway, she did a deep dive.
He was all right with that. A hole is a hole is a hole.
My question is, but what else? I mean, did she give him the happy ending? Because they take it all in, whatever orifice it is. I'm sorry.
She drank it down, and it was last drop.
Well, she said she did him till he came. So I'm trying to think, what did she do?
That's what I want to know.
She was bobbing and weaving.
It was just too much information, but
that's why I said it was a cringe moment because they were putting us so deep in it.
Like I'm like, do I need to know all the fucking details? Do I need to know everything? But they want to make sure we have the full picture. Okay.
I'd rather hear about them than Nasty Jasmine. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll pass on Jasmine.
Oh, okay. All right. I get you.
Because it's not genuine. That's what I think it is. Like this is a bit more believable than Jasmine.
Thank you, ma'am. It's freshly shampooed. I shampooed it this morning. At 3-something in the morning, I got up and I shampooed my hair. Look, and then I flat ironed it and I did that stuff, I do feel like doing my hair sometimes. But okay, so we've had enough of the cringe. I'm waiting for him to go to the house so he can fall through the floor. Just joking. Because that's a lot of man. And I don't know, but they're in her village, in her town or in her village. Why haven't he went to the house yet? Well, it's only been a day. He only came in the night before, didn't wash his nasty ass, had sex, got up, put clothes on. But then again, they probably did take a shower, but they didn't show me that part. I need to see you step your ass in the bathroom with them roaches or whatever's on the floor with some soap. What I need to see your ass go in there and brush your teeth, wash your ass, do whatever, clean your face. I need to see you in a bathroom. That's it. All right. Jasmine does look like she smells. She even spraying herself down there just in case. You nasty bitch. She even asked the doctor, did she smell? Did she have an odor? I was like, what?
Yeah, I thought that was a strange question.
That was a weird one for your doctor.
Question.
Okay. My grandma once told me when I was young, when you smell yourself, that means everybody else tired of smelling you. So I feel like
but you know what? If he had said yes, I would have fell the fuck out.
Girl. Oh, the bonus he showed you watched his hand.
Man, if he'd have said yes, I'd have died. I would rewound it like when Maury said, "You are not the father." They'd be like, "You are not,
Yeah,
not."
I would
Speaking of
accept
Maury,
that.
he's got his own pregnancy test out now, home testing kits.
Why he ain't do that
You
like
bet.
three
Yeah, he should have did that
generations
years
ago?
ago. But you better
Because the
make money
show
off
was
of him.
doing it for him, but now
He came
he
out with
getting
his own.
old. Him and Connie both retired, so now they got to make sure the income keeps coming in.
Hey, I wonder if the paternity test, if you not, says you are not with Maury's voice on it. You are
Yep.
not the father.
Oh my
Y'all,
Those
God,
so
that would
y'all,
results
be
are
so
hidden.
good. Like you get a gift card, and when you take it out of the envelope and you open it up, you are the father, or
You
you
are
are
the
not the
father.
father.
In the case
don't
of
give
little
him no
Demetrius,
Mm.
idea. Don't be
in
giving
the
up.
results I want. In the case of little Demetrius, Tyrone,
You are
and
not.
if he say he not the father, does he send me a couch that I can run to? Because I got to take the run to the couch more.
Mm-mm.
Maury, if you ain't the father, I got to run. I got to run. I'm like, why these
What
heifers
do you
always
mean he
running?
looked just like him? My son and I would sit there, but he got me hooked on the show, and he'd be like, "Nope." I said, "That little baby looks just like that man." He was like, "Nope, nope." Did you see the other dude? He was like, "That's not even his." She said, "Trust me." I didn't realize she had been on the show 7 times. He told me
Sound like one of the
this one
classics.
girl had been on the show 7 times.
Hmm
He goes,
Hey,
maybe one day she gonna find them kids' daddy.
I think sometimes these women just be thinking when they come on there with 16 men, I think they just be naming whoever they slept with. It wasn't even in the time they had the baby.
Wasn't even in the time frame.
Yeah, it
I
wasn't
was
even in the time frame sometimes. They just like, I slept with him though.
Ooh,
But
I
what's
was
funny
like,
is on Maury, anytime a woman say like, I'm 1,000% sure, I'm
percent.
a
You know that's not
million
your damn
percent sure.
baby.
It don't
That's
be
what
funny.
Brian. That's what my son told me. He was like, he goes, if this motherfucker say I'm 100, he said, well, we know it's not his. I would be like,
As soon
no.
as
He
they
was
start,
like, guarantee it's not his.
but when they start going into percentages that don't exist, how you 1,000% sure 100 is the top? They be like, I'm a million.
See, I think
I ain't
that's the
been with
same chick.
nobody else ever. You be like, oh, she
Yeah,
lying. She lying.
Dre, I think that's the same chick that was she when I had saw her. Brian said that was her 7th time on there. So, and he said maybe one day she gonna find her baby.
But wait,
Seriously,
is
she
that
had
the
been there seven
same woman?
times.
Is that the
Right.
same woman who brought up a taxi driver to get tested?
I don't remember, but
Well,
I
it's
remember
two. One is a Hispanic girl and one is a black, but
the
they've been
black
on there
girl.
the
It was the
most.
black girl I'm talking about. It's the black
Okay,
chick.
the black girl, she came on there like 9 times for real. She
Okay,
tested,
yep.
I think,
Wow.
22 guys. But one guy she tested, that's the one with 3 kids. She tested the same guy. She wanted him so bad to be her baby daddy. All 3 of the kids she brought on there, she tested them. He was none of their father.
Nope.
Wow.
None
But
of
I'm
them.
telling you, when I watched it and he told me, he said that's her 7th time on the show. I said, what? He goes, he goes, guarantee you that's not that big. He did. He'd be like, yep, told you. I
I don't care what Maury say. It's 2 things I wouldn't do. One, I wouldn't run no matter what the result was. I ain't running. And two, I'm not coming on no 9, 10 times. I'm not testing 22 people.
well, they would run because they would be embarrassed. You know, the mama's up there. You were a hoe when you were little. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. Is that her mama calling her? You remember when Angela took her daughter on?
Hmm
Was it Jerry Springer?
It was
No,
Maury
it's Maury.
Povich. It was Maury Povich.
Maury, because she said that it was Scott. Was it Skylar or was it the other one? I
Hmm
can't
It was
remember which
Scotty
one.
It
Children,
was
I think.
Skylar.
Scotty. Yep,
Hmm
because the guy that Scotty was with, and she didn't like. I was like, wait a minute, and she thought that was cute. You're gonna
Hmm
bring them up there so you can test them when this ain't got shit to do with you.
She brought him on there twice.
Yep, nothing to do with you.
Because
She been
Angela been looking for clout.
she been looking for. I was about to say she been looking for clout for a long fucking time,
Hmm
and I'm
hmm
like,
And it
you
took
gonna
Michael to give it to her.
yep, you're gonna
It took Michael.
embarrass your own daughter like that. What kind of fucking
Hmm
mother are you?
hmm
And she didn't know why she was going on the show, supposedly. And then she realized that her mother, I was like, wait a minute. My mother's not going to get me on no show that I don't
hmm
know a damn thing about, and you're going to blindside me. But then
And
Scotty
how
was
she do
living
it
in her mother.
twice?
Yeah, she was living in her mother's house, yeah. So anyway, I miss Maury and Jerry too. Yep. But
Oh
Connie
yeah.
Chung told him, when I retire, your ass is retiring. And that's what he
Mhm.
did.
I used to watch all of them: Maury,
He ain't had no
Jerry,
choice.
Jenny, Sally,
She looks good for
Geraldo.
76. She's 76. She looks great.
Who?
Connie Chung,
Oh yeah.
she's
Hmm.
76. I was like, you go ahead, Maury. You snagged you a good one. But
Hmm.
okay.
They've been married forever.
Yep, we have Cleo and Christian.
I like Christian a lot. I
What?
do. I do. I do. I like his goofy. He seemed like somebody good to kick it with. I ain't talking about his no boyfriend. But he just seemed like a cool person. I like his energy. And like when he got off that thing, how he was just natural with her. But I already knew, like
That wasn't
I told
natural.
y'all
Did
last
you see
week.
how he rushed in just to get it out the way? That was a
That's what I was
rushing.
about to say. But it seemed like once he ran in, it hit him how real it was. And I'm telling you, because of that family, I could feel it. He's gonna break up with her on his way home.
Well,
Wow, you give him a long time. I feel he gonna break up with her tomorrow.
did
And
you
I think
see?
they, even though it didn't look like it, I think they slept together that night. I don't know why. I just feel like they slept.
Listen,
Nope.
listen. They in the bed.
No.
He is super tired and jet lag. He gonna roll over, right? Because remember, he ain't get no sleep on the plane. He gonna roll over, put his hand on her, and feel Peter downstairs
Yep.
and jump up screaming. You
Yep.
watch and see.
He jumped in. He was like, he tried to fake like he went to sleep so quick. I said, I don't care how fucking jet lag I am. I have never gotten to bed and went to sleep that goddamn quick. Ever. And she just, and then he goes, oh, you look cute. Not even, and she leaned over and kissed him, and he went, I'm just so tired. I said,
He did. I
oh,
was so
man.
tired. I said,
But
wait.
y'all notice the editing though when she came out of the bathroom and she had on her night slip, right? She
Uh-huh.
had a black like a bra strap and then
Yep.
the lacy thing. And when she got in the bed, the black strap was gone.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
I think they did something. I just think he did none of that intimacy because that's what I got when he kissed her. I think he gave a real moment, but then remembered like I got these cameras. I didn't just come out here on a trip.
I'm telling you, if you watch the next episode, he's actually
Mm-hmm.
flirting with one of her friends that's female,
Mm-hmm.
and and Cleo gets jealous. He was like, I was just having a conversation. No, baby, you were skinning and grinning. But after he hugged her and he stepped back and he saw that Adam's apple, I think that's what caught him. Because all the makeup she puts on, the filters and stuff, when you see her in person, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, where she's pretty, but not
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, yeah. And it hit him. It hit him. And I knew, I was hoping that maybe when he got there, but let's just see. But she's got a jealousy thing because when they're out, she takes him to meet her friends. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
she gets an attitude because she thinks that he's flirting with one of her friends.
But you see, she's setting herself up for failure, and so is he. He is an extrovert. She is an introvert. And she
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
knows that she has the social anxieties and stuff like that. And yet you're gonna
Mm-hmm.
go and get yourself with an extrovert. And she said one of her last boyfriends, they broke up with her because she didn't like to go out.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
why are you going out now with the life of the party?
Mm-hmm.
It makes no sense. Like you're setting yourself up for failure so that you can be the perpetual victim, and then never get a pass to get your surgery. Like
Yep.
I don't get it.
Yep. And Drea, I agree with you on that. Sometimes she looks soft, and then
Oh,
sometimes,
wow.
like in the airport, she looked manly to me. Now,
Listen, from the
other
first
times she
time, from the first time she showed herself on this TV, I was there going, so nobody gonna talk about that Adam's apple. Nobody gonna talk
I
about
didn't
that
see it
forehead.
until
I didn't see it. I said that when we
I
first
did.
watched it. Mm-hmm.
From the first time she came on and she did talking about lanyard and I guess I gotta wear my headphones and all this fuckery she talking about. I was like, so you not gonna tell us you're a dude?
Mm. Well, one thing I noticed is that even though she does look feminine, like there's women that could look like her
yep.
structure of her jawline and stuff, she looked like a young boy to me.
Yep. See,
That's what
and
you
you'll
reminded me of
notice
in the
that
face with a young boy.
if the hair is pulled back from the face, you
It
see
makes her
all
look
that.
like a young boy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
She doesn't look
Yes.
real masculine. She looks like a young boy.
Yep. Yep. When the hair is pulled back, you can see all of that. So, but I didn't, Debbie, until they said that she was transgender. I said, wait, what? And I had
Right.
to,
Until we did the review and you brought it up. And then when I
Yep.
went back and rewatched it, I noticed it instantly from the first time she came on
yep.
camera. But
Me
And that's
and
before
when
I
I
Black
didn't
noticed
notice
it
Lavender,
it
too.
at
me
all.
and
Yep.
Black Lavender, we were texting about that in our mod chat when we first saw her. I was like, so wait, nobody ain't gonna say nothing about that Adam's apple. She got Bob in there. And he's like, I know, for real, what's going on?
Mhm. That's why I told you all. I so much knew that she definitely, like I said, had to be transgender because when she said she had the illness, I thought she was saying. Remember, she said she had the invisible
Yeah.
disease. I
Uh-huh.
thought that she was saying like the visible deformity. I thought she was saying by having a ding ding instead of. I thought that's what she meant by it. I thought it was her way of introducing it without saying it.
I
So
thought she
then
was
later when she said, it, I said,
transgender.
wait, now she's. So I guess that was a real illness.
No,
It
yeah, it's a
is.
real illness, but I thought she was like way out and she belonged to some kind of alien cult or something. Girl, I didn't know. I had no damn idea. No idea.
When she said autism, I was done listening. I was like, okay, so this is what TLC doing.
Yes, they
TLC
doing this
really
season.
wasting my time.
Okay,
But I
well,
still worry about her being too attached and him breaking up and breaking her heart. I do worry about that. But
oh,
other
that's
than
gonna
that, I don't
happen.
see this working. I don't see it going further than they trip.
Yep,
And
that's gonna happen. But then you have she's not coming to the States. He is not gonna bring Cleo to the States to meet his family because they don't want to meet her.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to meet her.
They don't. And I feel like if she comes to the States, it won't be to meet them. It'll just be to hang out with him.
Yep. So
but wait,
I
what money she got to pay for a ticket to come anywhere?
I don't know. Isn't she a model?
A model of what?
I don't know.
Show me a picture.
She says she's a model, and
Show-
and I don't know.
Let's see her book. Let's see her go see book. I want to see it. Who she signed with? Who's she modeling? All right then.
Say at
You
least let
see,
me
I
see
shut
a
up, right? Look, you
face
see, I
shot.
shut up, right? I ain't got nothing else to say.
I
Well,
do.
you know, she don't have too much of a portfolio because usually on a show, if you say you're a model, they start showing us all these headshots and stuff, and they
Yeah.
didn't give us none of that. They didn't give us, and
Nope, they didn't give us none of
but
that.
they'll give it to you. Be pictures of a ting, ching, ching. We see it.
For
Yes,
real.
They didn't give us
They couldn't even show an Instagram picture
the
of
nice
her.
snuggle bunny, Drea. Yes, she has
the nice
boobies. She
circle.
said she's been taking the hormone pills and the shots and stuff.
She got little tatas. She ain't got no breasts. She have all right. So you know when you pretend you get that training bra when you got the mosquito bites?
Oh
Mm-hmm.
Lord.
That's what she
Okay.
got. And you saw it because the black strap I feel is her miracle bra.
Yeah,
You
I think
understand?
that's the padding. Yep. To make it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yep.
And when she took it off, it was like gone.
Mm-hmm.
But notice how he went to bed, right? Sweatpants, shirt, everything. He had everything on.
He was
He
on
didn't just sleep in
lockdown.
boxer shorts. He had everything on. You weren't touching me in my sleep tonight, God damn it.
I'm
That's what
not
he was
buying
saying.
it.
He
I
had
think.
his peanut shrimp wrap at the airport.
I'm telling
Because
you.
here's the one thing we know because he knew for a fact that this was a transgender that he was dating. So he knew
Mm-hmm.
that, right? So the
Yes.
fact that you flew all the way out there to see him, if you were having any kind of fantasy with him, you were fantasizing of sleeping with him in the form of, you know, gay sex, honestly.
I
So the
I
thoughts
think
that
he
you
just
so
wanna
got
do
in that bed and it
yeah, I
He
think he
but
just wanna
he
do anal and no girls in the States would do anal with him. I don't know. I'm just thinking, girl. I
he
don't know.
said he said that if his family were to meet her, they would swear she was a woman. All of his family must be Helen Keller.
I stop. I'm not
All of
playing
them.
with you tonight, Debbie. I'm not playing with you tonight, Debbie.
All of them.
I'm not
All
playing.
well,
of them
first of
got
all, your
cataract.
I ain't
family
playing
is
with you
not
tonight,
going
Debbie.
All of them got cataract, glaucoma. They can't drive. All of them.
I can't. I'm playing with you tonight.
He said the whole family Helen
You said
Keller.
Helen Keller, not Stevie Wonder, not.
Helen.
We going back. Helen the Keller.
Mhm.
All of them feeling around there. And then when they feel up on her throat, they gonna go, who this?
Who this
You know, Rick
hoppo?
Charles's thing, was to feel your wrist, and that way he know you're not fat.
Mhm.
Mm.
Oh,
And
Jamie
he knew
Foxx
if
is
it
out
was
the
a woman or
hospital
a man
too.
by their wrist too. Uh-huh.
Yep. Jamie Foxx is out the hospital.
Well,
Okay,
that's good.
that's
Yep,
good.
he's on a boat. He was seen out on the boat, looking good. He looks good.
Good.
That's
So
good.
Mm.
I'm just like, wait a minute, Debbie. You say Helen Keller. I'm done with you. I'm really done. I'm done. Oh my God, I'm done. Okay. Did we get everybody? So what do we think? But next week we're gonna see Misha again.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get
I was glad not to see them
right.
this week. Mhm.
No, I was happy not to see them this week.
I was kind of happy about it.
So we got dumbass Tyree that's hiring a fucking private investigator for what? To find out that she has a web thing, that she does shit. Get the fuck out of here. You're
This
spending
is
money.
TLC
You're supposed
doing
to be
that.
taking care. Headed Jamie was in Chi Town. Wait a minute. Jamie was in Chi Town,
Jamie, who?
Chicago.
Was it his recovery place in Chicago?
Yeah,
Who?
yeah, that's where he was.
Yeah, he went to a facility in Chicago.
Yep,
Hmm.
that's where he was, but he's out now. But so let me get this right. You don't have no money, you have no job, you're taking care of your mother, but you got money to hire a private
Private
investigator.
investigator.
He
The
don't.
show
That's
hired
a
them.
TLC producer.
That's
That's
the
the
that's the
brother.
investigator.
Yeah, that's
The
the brother
investigator
from
just
the
gonna
guy
call the
from
number.
Vietnam.
That's the brother from the guy from Vietnam. I'm done with you, Debbie. When I saw that dumb shit, I'm like, wait a minute. I see why your brothers don't want to come on with you because you look stupid. But your
Mm-hmm.
sister gonna be there with that baby hair taped to her fucking forehead. Girl, please stop. My baby hair
Okay.
don't look like that, and I have baby hair. Shit, the
And it
fuck.
just the way her baby hair's on that, I could tell that's a whole wig.
That's a whole lace front. The
Yeah.
fuck.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, can we please cut out the shit with this baby hair? I mean, babies don't have baby hair like that.
But
Shit.
his sister is over it. His sister is over his stupidity about this. She like, look, I'm gonna need you to either just say you're willing to date a man or stop because you keep on. What if she was in jail? What if she was this? What if she was kidnapped? What if she?
But she can't even stop herself from laughing at his dumb ass.
Mhm.
Yep. And she said it's embarrassing
But why would you even be saying what if she's this or what if she's that? She
because
talked to
he's
the whole.
trying to stay on a
But,
damn show and make
but what
people
I'm
look
saying is
more
she talked to the
attractive.
whole producers.
Yep. And the
She
producer
told the
ain't
producers,
telling
"Hey,
shit.
as sweet as he might be, you know what? I didn't expect to go this
But
far, but dang
nope.
it,
But he said that
I'm
her
a man."
husband found out about them and he took the phone, or she came out of prison, or her
Right.
pimp. I was like, so
Found
she
out that she
has,
was messing with him.
yeah. So I'm like, if she has a pimp, why the fuck do
Hmm.
you want to be with her? That's what
Hmm.
I don't understand.
And in real life, buddy, if you were giving her
And
any
she's
way of
not
giving her
that
some
far
money,
from you. She's in Bakersfield, well,
mm,
supposedly.
So
yeah.
next we're gonna find out that she's a video cam girl, right?
Yep, that's what she is. And the nasty raunchy kind too.
Hmm.
Look, not the Larissa kind, although she was having anal sex with Eric. I saw that
Hmm.
video, I was sick to my stomach.
Or the girl, is she like the girl from Love After Lockup? The one
Which
with
one?
Shane, Lacey and Shane?
Ooh, she might be.
Because Lacey definitely was that. She was definitely a internet what you call
Yeah,
it?
Lacey likes men and women, so fuck it. She do anything.
Hmm.
Um, but I was like, because whenever they were filming in Virginia Beach, I'm like, oh, I used to go right there. I lived in Virginia Beach for years. Shit. I was like,
Okay.
okay. I said, go to the Happy Crab. I need to see some oysters. Telling them where to go eat at. And Tyreek and Hazel. Oh God. I guess she left again and she's back again. I don't know.
I
He
never
filed
liked her.
for he filed for bankruptcy, right?
He filed for bankruptcy about 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and probably filed again. Who knows?
Wow.
I never liked him, but I did like when him and his brother were reviewing the show. But then when his
I
brother,
like the brother. I like Dean. Dean
mm-hmm,
is happy in the
mm-hmm,
Philippines.
super happy. Mm-hmm.
Yep, he's happy. So
Then they turned on each other.
no, Tyreek turned on Dean because he felt that Dean owed to tell. What the fuck? I'm also like, what's his face said? Nikolai. Where is it written in the Bible that I need to tell my brother I'm getting married?
Where? Where? He
That's
sure
what
said. He
Nikolai
said.
said. Where's it written in the Bible, Misha?
He said, "Where's it written in the Bible? You have to meet my brother." Say, "This is not. It's nowhere in there."
This is our relationship. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Mm-hmm. I was so happy
Oh,
not to see them. I had enough of them last week.
yeah, but Misha's still complaining, and you can look, and not, yeah, you can look at Nikolai's face and going, "I'm gonna kill this bitch right here in Nazareth." That's what he's saying.
Say right where Mary got water.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, he's got 2 kids now. Yep, I
Okay.
love Dean.
Yeah, I was subscribed to him for a while.
Nobody has a job to read. Nobody works.
Mm-mm.
Nobody works. Well,
Mm-mm.
no, that's not true. What's her face says she works. Wait a minute. Okay, she done been passed by. Uh, uh I forgot what's her name. Violet has a job.
Stratler
Razvan has a job.
job.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Stratler have a job.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
Stratler has a job. Yep, her girlfriend has a job. I think. I hope. But then she's in Thailand with her dad. I don't know. She might be one of them little rich girls. Don't know. But I like where her apartment is, where Stratler's apartment is that new section of Irving that they did. I love that area. That's where my friend lives on, and that's where Blue Cross and Blue Shield main headquarters is over there. I love it out there. And when she was up,
Urban is Urban is where they just had that mall shooting, correct?
I
Urban,
know.
Texas,
Yep.
a couple of
Well,
weeks ago, like a month ago.
yeah. I didn't know, but that I heard. I was hearing about another shooting in Cleveland. They got the guy, which I'm gonna talk about that this week too. Um. Uh. Yep. They caught the guy that did the shooting in Cleveland. So yeah, I have that, but I'm gonna have to look up that shooting in Irving. But I was like, oh my God, that area has built up so damn much. It looks good. So anyway, I am. Dean was funny. Oh my God, I
It
enjoyed
was funny.
myself, guys. I really did.
I really did.
I damn, we've been here for 2 hours,
Really?
almost 2 hours.
It
It
didn't
don't
seem like
feel like it.
it didn't seem like it at all.
Damn, Debbie got us in trouble,
Mm-hmm.
laughing and talking. No, but it didn't. It didn't feel like it. But I am going to uh, wrap my hair up and take me a nice hot bath, and then I'm going to jump my ass in the bed. I don't know what it is about Mondays, but I just can't seem. I be yawning all day in my office, and I'm like, okay, I can't do this shit today. That's what I be doing. I think Monday's gonna be my days that I'm gonna work from home, so I don't have to get up and get dressed. Look, I used to work from home on Mondays and Tuesdays, so I think I'm gonna do that again. I used to do the Monday,
Okay.
Tuesday,
And
and
then go
Thursday.
in Wednesday.
I can work from home every day if I feel like it, but I like being in my office because I have my monitors and everything, and I have one big one here and my
Mhm.
laptop monitor. So, but I have lots of monitors in my office. When I'm working on reports, I need all them bitches. So, what was? Oh no, that's gonna be Thursday. We're gonna talk about Staninky Thursday. Look,
Okay, yeah, that's Thursday night.
yeah, that's Thursday.
Debbie, you better bring that accent with you.
Look, we're gonna talk about
Because it
Staninky.
really sounds like you talking some good old shazat about somebody when an accent come in. I love it.
I love when Debbie gets that. And when she goes,
Hmm.
everybody goes Barbados. Debbie says, it's Barbados. I'm like, say it again, girl.
Right, because
Barbados.
I always say Barbados.
Yeah, because everybody goes, when I'm serious, when I first started going to Canada, I used to call it Quebec. And it says, it's Quebec. I'm like, oh shit, excuse me. I'm like, okay. And then people go, New Orleans. I said, no, it's New Orleans. New Orleans.
Mhm.
I get mad when they say New Orleans. I said, it's not New
I
Orleans.
say Nolans.
It's
And
New
I say
Orleans.
Louisiana. I don't even say Louisiana. I say
It's
like Louisiana.
Louisiana, not
Yeah, I
Louisiana.
never say it
Look,
fully. I
I'm
say like
like,
Louisiana.
it ain't even spelled Louisiana. It's
Mhm.
Louisiana.
But I don't know why I say it. I kid you not.
Because
Since I was a
everybody
kid,
says it. And I just
since
be
I
like,
was a kid, I'd say I'm going to Louisiana.
Also, but then wait a minute. So what's your opinion on saying Nola?
oh, see, I
Nola.
don't mind saying NOLA.
Yeah, I say Nola,
Even
Nolans.
NOLA. That's that juvenile
Yeah,
shit.
I
You know,
never
he brought
say
that
New
NOLA.
Orleans,
That's
Nolans.
juvenile. He brought that NOLA there.
Yeah, he brought the Nola out.
The
Get
NOLA
the
out.
Nola
Juvenile.
projects.
And he ain't even from the goddamn projects, okay? He's from
I ain't
Missouri,
gonna lie.
Louisiana.
When I first
He went
heard
to
your
school with my
sister,
sister.
yeah,
He went
first
to
time
school
I
with
heard
my
your sister talk, all I thought about was Nola projects, and I thought I need a project, and
He
not even
from
saying her. Just I
Magnolia.
just got real juvenile in it. It just
Girl,
turned me straight to hot boy.
juvenile saying, you know, he from the NOLA projects. He's from Magnolia. I'm like,
Hmm.
your ass went to Catholic school. What the
Hmm.
fuck?
Yeah.
He went to Catholic school.
Like I said, I ain't been to New Orleans since I was probably about 8 or 9 years old. I haven't been as an adult at all. I've been in Louisiana as an adult, but I ain't been there.
Yes,
So
I got to go home. I hear Brooke and them are going home, which I am planning a trip home sometime. I was gonna do November, but I think I need to do August. And when Brooke said that they were, I said you got to let me know, see if it coincides with the trip I'm planning. So,
okay,
but I'm gonna fly into Houston, and then we're gonna drive to New Orleans. Because if I go to New
okay.
Orleans, I'm never gonna make it to Houston.
To
So I'm
Houston, you
going
got
to
to go in
Houston
Houston
first. I'm
first.
gonna go see Mama
Yeah.
first. Because if I go to New Orleans, it ain't it's nonstop partying, and then I think I'm gonna
Mhm.
fly back out. I'll fly out of New Orleans. And then my sister's gonna be mad because she goes, I'm about to drive back by myself. Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh, you know, you can get one of your girlfriends to ride with us, but I'm gonna fly out. I'm gonna fly out of Louis Armstrong. So,
Mhm.
but anyway, I'm
Another
getting
city, I say another place I say that's not right is I always say Boston, not Boston,
it's
Boston.
Boston,
I
but
always say Boston. I don't know why I say Boston instead of Boston.
I'm
I always
coming
say
to Chi Town soon.
oh, Schnizzy. You
And
already
it's gonna
know
be
I'm
like a
already
weekend trip.
ready.
I'm gonna be coming to Chi Town soon, and I told you that in your chat. I gotta make a trip to Chi Town, so I will be coming
Hmm.
your way. I need to see exactly what date she's performing,
Okay.
so I will definitely be coming to Chi Town. And my grandson graduates from basic training on the 13th. Girl, this shit just flew by so quick. And his mom called me. She goes, "Are you coming for basic?" I said, what? She goes, he graduates in Thursday. I'm like, what? I said, oh no, I can't make that. I said, but I'll be there for AIT, for his AIT graduation. And she
Okay.
said, I'm gonna let him know. So what I did was I ran to the store. I got him a bunch of stuff and I sent to him, and I went to the post office on my way home and I
Hmm.
overnighted it. So that way he
He'll
can
get it
have
tomorrow.
yep, before he graduates. And you know how you said I haven't wrote anything in a long time. Well, I found this card and it said some things I really wanted to say. And then I got that card and I sat there. And I'm writing this card out to my grandson, and the tears just started flowing out of my eyes. I said,
Hmm.
this little boy that I watched grow, that I had since he was 11 months old,
Hmm.
until he was in second grade. I said, I have watched him go from boy to a young man and his whole life
Hmm.
in front of him, and so proud. Uh, all of his accomplishment and the things and he's in aerospace, he's going into aerospace engineering in the Air
Okay.
Force. And he's good at math. He's going to MIT for their summer program.
Okay.
That's a lot of money.
That's a great school. Oh
No,
yeah.
that shit ain't free. They give
Mm-hmm.
you, you get room, but you have to pay so much of it. And between all of us, that's what he would spend his summers at. Not
Okay.
all summer, but like 6 weeks. Um,
Hmm.
program there, but he
Okay.
is graduating
Mm-hmm.
basic training. And I called Nathan today to see if he was going to go. He goes, nope. He said, but don't tell him. He says his other uncle's going to be there and his dad's going to be there.
Oh
So,
wow, that's
yeah.
good.
And his uncle that just retired is going to put his is going to pin him. So he's going to pin him. And I'm like, good. I pinned all my sons, but his
Mm.
uncle is going to pin him. His uncle, his dad, and his mom, but he doesn't know that his dad and his uncle is that they're going to be there, which he knows. We always at everything, but yeah, but they're going. So I feel
That's
good.
good. That's real good. I love to hear you're gonna be an engineer. My one of my cousins is one of a part of the Black Engineering, so America. He's one of them.
Yeah. So I
I love to
am.
hear about that.
I enjoyed myself. Thank you all for being here. Um, I'll be back with Debbie on Thursday. I may come live tomorrow. There are three stories that have really hit me. It just depends on how my day go. If not, I will be covering it um, Saturday morning, or I might go live Thursday morning if I work from home. But there's three stories that I really want to talk about, and I'm gonna see how the rest of the week goes on these YouTube streets.
No telling. No telling.
Look, I'm gonna see how the rest of the week goes on these YouTube streets.
Hmm.
So, you guys, please hit the like button on your way out. I really appreciate it. Drea, is always a pleasure. You know who I didn't see tonight? Breezy Girl. Breezy Girl must be tied up. Snuggle Bunny. Always, always good to see you. Corn's mom. All of you guys. Aesop's came in. We had we had Tina, we had Freeside came in and say hi. Um, who else was it? I'm trying to remember. I was trying to remember all
Muggsy,
the names as I saw
Muggsy
them.
Siegel came in.
Oh yeah, Muggsy Siegel came in. Thank you, Muggsy. Dorit was here, was still
Yep.
here. I haven't seen Crazy Cat Mama. Better have her ass sleep and taking her medicine. Let's see who else did we have come in. I can't remember. Oh, Gwen Branston and her grandson.
Yep.
Sorry, Susan. We had Aesop's in. Just want to say Chunky came in. Just want to say
Mhm.
thank you. And guys,
Tina Mina.
Claudia came in.
Mhm.
Cree came in. I just want to say
Mhm.
thank you for all you guys that come in, hang with us, chat with us for a bit. I really, really appreciate it. And I will be seeing you all soon. Love you, Danny. Love you,
Love
Debbie.
you too.
Love
Love you,
Love
Debbie.
you.
you.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Love you long time.
Me love you long time. Bye. I'm going to take a shower. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.